Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Joy and I'm a high school teacher in the Philippines. In this channel, I share how I use the envelope system to budget my income, pay off debt, and save money for future use. So if you're interested in these things, subscribe to this channel and join me on this journey. Today we're going to be cash stuffing a total of 3,800 pesos for my savings binder. But first, let's start with my coins. So, I saved the new generation Philippine coins as a savings challenge for my emergency fund. How are you, everyone? I hope you are doing well and fine. We're experiencing a lot of hot weather these days in the Philippines. We ought to be enjoying summer now, but since the school year has not yet ended, we are still spending our third quarter of the school year in school, and it's very hot now. Every noontime we struggle with the heat of the sun, so we try to bring umbrellas and drink a lot of water and encourage the students to stay inside the classroom so that nobody will get heat stroke or suffer with a headache due to the high temperatures here in the Philippines. Okay. So I hope that you too are staying well hydrated and you get yourself out of the sun exposure, especially during 10 a.m. up to 3 p.m. in the afternoon if you're here in the Philippines, because the heat is just unbearable. Okay, so let's set aside my coins, and I changed my savings binder into this colorful one because I wanted to have a pop of color. I was using this blue binder before in my previous videos, and now I am using this colorful one still from EJ Bags because I wanted a pop of color in my savings binder. Okay, so for my savings binder, I only use placeholder bills because all of this um, are scattered in different bank accounts. So I just want to update them right now because I received my salary, but I still haven't withdrawn any money from the ATM, so I don't have cash. But I did transfer everything else to their respective banks. So I'm doing the savings stuffing today. Okay, so we will be starting off with emergency, and emergency fund is getting 700 pesos. So I am using this tracker and adding 500, 700. Let me just arrange this. Okay, so let's count 1,000, 2,000, 500, 3,000, 200, 400, 500, 50. That's 3,550 for emergency fund. Okay, I love that I'm slowly building up my money here. So that's 700 pesos added to my emergency fund, and I am going to color in okay, maybe 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 14. 14 circles indicating that I added 700 pesos on my emergency fund. Okay. By the way, I have experienced a delay on my um, online banking in the past days. What I usually do when I receive my salary is that I transfer it immediately to my e-wallets, and then from my e-wallets I would put it I would put the money on my savings account. um, I usually just have to pay 25 pesos for the transaction fee because I use Instapay. But then in my Instapay transaction got delayed. It was my first time for after a year of using Instapay, it was my first time that my transaction got delayed. So I got scared because the money that I transferred was half month of my salary, half month's worth of my salary. So it's a good thing that my workplace is just 15 minutes away from a branch of my bank. So I immediately went there when I got my lunch break and reported to them that my Instapay transaction was delayed. They told me that it should be transferred within 3 days. So if the transaction or the money was not transferred to my receiving e-wallet, I should return to them and make a formal written report. So what I did was I went back to my workplace, to the school, and then prayed to God, Lord, please let my money come back to whichever account, may it be from the original bank account or to my receiving e-wallet, as long as I get the money back. Because I kept on searching online, and there were some that said that their money wasn't sent back to them. It's like it's still floating somewhere in the internet world. Okay, so thankfully, my money was returned after, I think, 30 hours. I mean, I received my money in my e-wallet after 30 hours. I was just, I think I learned the lesson of waiting patiently and not having that kind of instant gratification when it comes to my money during that time. But yeah, I thank the Lord that the money is back, and the branch of the bank was very helpful. It was actually Land Bank of the Philippines, and their personnel were so good to me, and I thank them for calming my nerves as well and letting me know that my money will come back or be transferred within 3 days, and if not, they will be helping me with the transaction. So yeah, it was an interesting experience on my part, but I hope it doesn't happen to you. And if it does, I hope that you get to have the solution to this online banking dilemma that happens from time to time because of their system or system maintenance. So yeah, that's my Instapay delay experience. And let's move on to my MP2. MP2 is a savings scheme by the Philippine government, and they actually released that they will be giving dividends 7% of at least 7% this year for the financial year 2022. That's 7% of dividends. So I love having my MP2, and I did transferred money here last March 28th, and I will just be shading another part of the tracker. So in my MP2, I already have 13,600 noted here, but let's put 600 pesos on this envelope. Okay, let's count. 10,000, 11, 12, 13,500, 600, 13,600 for my MP2. Okay. And then I will be shading this. Yes. Okay, we're done with MP2. Next is for health. This is also for my health insurance, and I will be putting here 1,000 pesos. So health now, for every letter here is 400 pesos. So since 1,000 is 400 pesos and another 200 pesos, I will be shading 2 letters and half of letter A, just half of it. So that's 1,000 pesos. And health now has 1,000, 2,000, 3, 4, 5, 6,500, 600, 6,600 for health. Okay, 6,600. By the way, I made this budget planner using my PowerPoint presentation, and then I just printed this out. I actually was inspired by Tara Budgets in having this kind of tracker for my money and for my budget. Okay, next is for the house. House will get 500 pesos. So now I will shade 5 more balloons because each balloon is worth 100 pesos. I will be using different colors here to make this as colorful as the balloons in the movie Up, because I love that movie. It's one of the best movies I ever watched. So this and another. Okay. This is for the house. Yeah. I don't know if you're enjoying watching me shade this or color this trackers, but I do find them relaxing whenever I color these trackers. So we have 1,000, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, 10 balloons colored already on our house tracker. Next is for wedding. I'm not getting married anytime soon, especially this year, but I want to prepare for this event because I want to not stress myself out when it comes to finances for the wedding, since I know that my boyfriend and I are getting married in the future, and I really feel that he's the one. So I'm preparing for the wedding already. It may be in 3 years time, Lord willing, if Jesus Christ doesn't come back yet. Okay, wedding will get 500. Okay. 1, 2, because you know what, I think it's a family culture that we have, that the firstborn should get married first and then followed by the other siblings. So I'm a middle child. I need to wait for my brother to get married first before I get married. So out of my respect and love for him, I will wait for him to get married first. Also, I'm still helping my parents send my younger sister to school. So I think they're expecting me to get married after my sister finishes college. So, well, my boyfriend understands that kind of culture because he's Filipino, and it's quite a little bit expected in the culture of the Philippines that the older siblings will help in the schooling of the younger siblings. Yeah, but I hope that in the future, when I have my children, I won't be I won't be pressuring my children to help their siblings in their schooling, because I want to be financially stable enough to send all of my children to school. Okay, so yeah, on my part, I want to break that cycle. Though I do not resent my parents for this practice, I understand why it has to be done in our generation. So yeah, personal plans has to be delayed, but it's a way of loving each other as well. So wedding now has 1,500 pesos. Okay, so yeah. And the last one will be Dino. Dino is my boyfriend, and I'm saving up for a gift for him. I don't know what yet. He is a pastor, so sometimes I think of buying him more books to help him in his studies whenever he has to preach, or to buy him shoes for his preaching and speaking engagements, or whatever he needs. We'll see. We'll pray. I'll pray about it on whatever gift I will be buying for him, as long as I have the budget for that gift. Okay, so I will be putting in 500 pesos for Dino, and Dino now has 1,500 on his envelope. And I will be shading. Oh, I'm sorry, I did not put here. House now 1,000. Wedding has 1,500, and Dino has 1,500. I will be shading 5 circles. Let's use different colors. It's just too near each other. 3, 4, and 5. Okay, so we've got this, and the cash tray is now empty, and we're done with stuffing the money on my savings binder. So as we end, I would like to share to you the quote for the day. Today is March 29, and March 29 says, becoming a star may not be your destiny, but being the best you can be is a goal that you can set for yourselves. That is from Brian Lindsay. So thank you very much everyone for watching this video. Comment down below on what you're up to these days and how are your savings going on. I hope that you leave this video a like and subscribe to this channel if you're not yet subscribed. Thank you very much everyone. Bye.